Alright, so this one came out real nice. I think I'm gonna degrease these two because you can see them but not as good as the other one, so I'm gonna degrease these and put some alcohol on and all that and put them back in for a few minutes. While I do that, I'm gonna clean it off. If you ever seen Stuart Smith or Niels Vandenberg, both of them have some really excellent videos. Stuart says just to take some toilet paper and some polish. I have this Flint's from when I started doing them, so hopefully this will work. I read online Nick Wheeler was saying to use this from like an old post, so he's another great knife making video guy that makes great videos. So yeah, let me get these two all ready and then we'll try this polish. Alright. Alright. So let me just clean this one off. This is the one with the McMaster that has the best Hamon line, so let's hope we don't ruin it. Get some toilet paper here. Or as Stuart Smith called it, loo paper. I'm just using that because I soaked it in penetrating oil. Alright, hopefully this works. Well, it's definitely taking the oxide though. That almost made it go away. Then he said you take some kind of oil, like WD-40, and ultra thin steel wool. Polish it out. So that bottom line comes out more, but that top line went away. I don't know what to think. Where am I supposed to leave this Flint's on for a certain amount of time? Nah, I better go pull those other two out. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, definitely brought it out more. So it needed a little bit more time. Let's see what this one is. Yeah. So they just did need a little bit more time. That one. That one. So yeah, let me go dip these in the baking soda and we'll figure out what we're doing next. I saw one guy on the internet, he said he used like a piece of rubber and polished it out, but I might do this 2000 grit again and put it back in and see what we got. That's the one problem with a lot of these YouTube videos. They just show the end product and they say this is how I did it, but they don't really, you know, show you doing it, so they could be doing all kinds of stuff. This is one of the main reasons I stopped trying the Hamons on the 1095. I would get a nice Hamon and then, you know, try to polish it up or whatever and ruin it. Or, you know, it wouldn't look like the ones that everyone else does, so. Alright. So I just did the 2000. I'm going to dip it again and see what we get from that. Now I'm going to take the steel wool while it's in the ferric, pull it out and wipe it off with the ferric and see if that helps. Yeah, here's the one I put the flips on. $2,000. So this is the one that had the real nice Hamon, and I just sanded it right back off. But I'm going to dip it again. Yeah, you see it. That one line that was up here just disappeared. Yeah, that's why I wanted to experiment with these knives. See, you know, what works best and what doesn't work. And alright, let me degrease this and put some alcohol in it and we'll put it back in. It is kind of bringing it up that, you know, well, that 2,000 cleared up down here, but that line that was right here is pretty much gone. But that's why I want to dip it again and see if that helps. I just got to clean all the polish and everything off of this. Alright, let's pull the other one out and put this one in. So frustrating because the Hamons are there, I just don't know how to bring them out. You can see this is the hollow grind one, the salt one that, you know, wasn't as predominant yesterday, so putting it back in helped. Now I just gotta figure out how to get it so it comes out. Maybe I'll put one on the buffer and see what that does. Everything I saw, it said buffing takes it out. I mean, putting it on a buffer takes it out. But, let's try it. So this is my buffer wheel. This is my dad's old table saw. And, got that for doing end mills and stuff. This is where I put the mothers or the flips on. Yeah. Alright, wish me luck. They say the buffer's the most dangerous machine in the shop, so be careful whenever using one of these. You can take your work and throw it right into your gut. When you get a dirty buffer, take a belt. That's why they're dangerous. That was a knife in this table in here, it could have gone right into my foot. Well, that Hamon came out real nice. The one up here. Look, you can even see where the oil hit it back here. Alright, I guess I just gotta keep at it. Alright, so I guess you are supposed to buff it. Here's some goo going, because this has like polishing compounds on it, so let's get some goo going on here and see if that helps. I'm going to goo on it, and then I'm going to put some alcohol, and then we'll do the mothers again, or the flits. I guess mothers and flits are about the same thing. And we'll see what we got. Yeah, so that's why you gotta like do your own experiments, because a lot of things I was reading on the forums and seeing on the thing, they're like, don't buff it out, don't do this or do this, and you know, use this and use that. You gotta experiment and do it all yourself to see what comes out right, you know. See, I just don't understand. I had the clay way up here. This must have been where I first dipped it. And I dipped it in, and then like the vapor barrier just done it right here. Or something. Maybe next time I just need to dip it fast all the way in instead of just holding it like here. But we got a nice Hamon. It's lower than I thought it was. Because I'm worried by the time I sharpen it, you know, there ain't gonna be much more. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do the next two exactly like I did that, so we don't need to fill them all. I'll come back, we'll do the logo, and then we'll do Kydex. Sharpen them up and we're done. Alright. Take it easy. Well, good news and bad news. These two. Let's see, which one was it? This one's the McMaster car. This one's the water. This one's the McMaster car. This one is the salt water. You know, I polished them up, buffed them out on the wheel and everything, and they came out real good. Both sides. This one, I don't know if it's how I dipped it, if the canola actually didn't work as good as I thought. So I'm just gonna throw this one in and stonewash it, because you know it's very faint. Like if you see this Hamon up here, how faint it is, that's all you can see. So it's not really worth buffing it all out and taking the time. You know, because it's not that very good of a Hamon. Now, I don't know if it's the canola, I had too much oil to water, if I didn't dip it far enough. I think what I did, I think the reason why these are all so low is I didn't dip them. Remember, if you watched the video where I heat treat, I only dipped up to like here. Now, that might have caused this vapor right here to cause the small Hamon, because I had the clay way up here. This top line should have been where the Hamon was. But I think since I only dipped a little bit, that it just did the edge. Next time with W2, I'm gonna dip the whole thing in all the way, real quick. So, and I think, but you know, it's either the canola wasn't fast enough, or I didn't dip it fast enough or nothing, but this Hamon came out, it's just not far enough up, and so yeah, I'm gonna go throw it in the stone washer. Then we're gonna clean these off, do logos and Kydex. I'll be back. Alright, let's do these logos. Get some blue tape so we don't hit anything except where our logo is. And we just gotta figure out little knives. I already put acetone on it and alcohol, so I hope this works. I think I'm gonna put right over the logo, right under that one first, right over the bevel, and right under that hole. Now you gotta make sure that you tape everything off, because if you don't, anything that this etcher touches will etch your blade. And I know I've shown this before, but to anyone that's new, this is my etcher. I took a wall wart. I think it's a 12 volt wall wart, maybe 9 volt. Let's see. Yeah, 9 volt wall wart. I opened it up, and in there's a bridge rectifier. I tapped right off the transformer, because that's AC. So that'll be 12 volts. The transformer steps from 120 down to 12, or 9. Sorry, steps from 120 down to 9. So that's 9 volts AC. Then the bridge rectifier makes it 9 volts DC. So then the regular coming out is 9 volts DC, and this is AC. I put a little switch, then we clamp it with that, then we put felt on this and dip it in our solution. Now the guy I bought the stencil off, he said to use citric acid, salt, and what was the other one? And ferrous sulfate. You mix the three together. He gives the recipe. It's Ernie at Blue Lightning Stencils. Yeah, go on that website and he'll give you the recipe for it. It's better than just salt. And you mix it up in a bottle, pour it out. And what I did here is I just connected the negative to a piece of, 1/4-inch steel, or no, a bolt. I've connected the negative to a bolt and then welded the bolt to a little piece of steel. Then I'll cover this with felt, little piece of felt from the dollar store. Alright, you got everything tight. So we're gonna want to clamp the lead somewhere on the knife so it doesn't come off. Plug this in. Now, when we dip it, you want a towel, paper towel around or something, because you don't want it soaking wet. You just want it damp. So we'll turn it on DC first, because DC is what etches it in. And you'll see the bubbles. Hold it for about 6 seconds, or 3 or 4 seconds. Let it, once you hold it down, Ecom Knight says he likes to slide it. But you gotta let it degas. You can't just hold it on there. You gotta either slide it or hold it and lift it. Let it degas. Hold it, let it degas. And I like to carefully check it to see how it's looking. See, so we got it in there. Now, you want to make sure it doesn't move, and you'll switch it over to AC, and that blackens it. Just make sure there's always a good contact. Alrighty, there's our first one. And you don't want to leave these out in the light, because if you leave them out in the light, they're photosensitive. And that will ruin them. If you, whatever you do, you can use it over and over. Clean that off. You gotta want to spray it with Windex or something to neutralize it. Just like your other ferric chloride or anything, you're gonna have to neutralize it. There we go. It's set in and it's nice and black. Now I like to take some penetrating oil, just like the other, and we'll spray it all down. Get everything nice. And we are ready for Kydex on this one. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do on the other two. You know, even with the stonewash, look at that, stonewash came out pretty nice, so I'm pretty happy with it. I'm glad I did it. Because you can kind of see the contrast of the Hamon slightly with the stonewash. I don't know, I might keep this one for myself. You know, I like the Hamons for other people because that's what they're into. But, you know, I don't have a little neck knife, so I'll just have to keep one. And this is probably the best for me to keep. One of the guys that subscribed to me and comments on all my videos and all that, I told him he can have one of these because he's really helped me with a lot of good comments. So, subscribe, comment, and you might, you know, you might benefit. You know, especially with these experimental stages, you know, or something that doesn't sell or whatever. You know, you can go to my website, daveerving.com, buy knives, but, you know, if you're very helpful, hey, that to me, it's worth more than money. So, alright, let me get the other two finished, then we'll get the Kydex. Alrighty. So there we go, they are all done. The stonewash is kind of dark, so I don't know if I might keep the stonewash. I mean, I really like the pattern, but I can't really sell it as a Hamon. I mean, you can see the Hamon here and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. The hollow grind, which the guy that, you know, I'm sending this to, the commenter, said he wanted the hollow grind. That one came out the best for sure. Lucky guy. So yeah, there we go. And then, so I gotta figure out if I want to sell this one or the stonewashed one. One of these, maybe both of them, you know. We'll see. Anyway, I think that'll be it. Tomorrow or the next video will be Kydex. We'll get the two pieces all done, ground up, and then sharpened, and these are done. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. You know, YouTube is changing everything, and they're like, oh, well, you have to have so many things, so we're dropping the monetization process and all that crap. So I'm basically doing this for free for you guys, but you know, at least I'm getting the knowledge out there. It's, you know, just got to keep working at it. Maybe one day I'll get the monetization back, YouTube and all this crazy ideas. Alright, rant over. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, take it easy.